name is Chitra Belwal, your English educator from APS Lamachar. So dear kids, how are you all? I hope so that you all must be pink of your health and must be ready to study English now. So dear kids, as you all know that nowadays we all are doing chapter number 6, that are pronouns. So I hope you all must have remember what are pronouns. Pronouns are the words that are used in the place of noun like he, she, they, them, etc. These all are pronouns, and as you all know that nowadays we are discussing the various kinds of pronouns. So there are total 8 kinds of pronouns, out of which we have already discussed about the 8 kinds of pronoun that we have already discussed about 6 pronouns. That one is personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, then possessive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and the interrogative pronoun. So we have already discussed about these pronouns. Now only 2 pronouns are left, which we are going to discuss in this particular lecture. Okay, so what are those? Those are relative pronouns and the reciprocal pronouns. So let's get started. My dear students, now let's understand our 7th pronoun, that is your relative pronoun. So, by this term relative, you must have understood that relative pronouns are something related to the relation. Okay, so let's understand this with the help of an definition. A relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to the noun mentioned previously. It means, my dear children, relative pronouns are those pronouns which is used for what it is used. It is used to refer to the noun mentioned previously. It means we are joining the 2 sentences and we are joining the sentences in such a way that we already know about the noun previously. मतलब हमें noun के बारे में, जिसके बारे में हम बात करें, about whom we are talking, we already know about him previously. हम उसको पहले से जानते हैं या उसकी कोई बात को हम जानते हैं. Here noun can be any, it can be he or she, can be any person, place, animal or thing. So anything we can talk about it, and we can also say that that relative pronouns are the pronouns which join 2 sentences and it refers back to the noun given before them. They are known as your relative pronouns. So let's understand this with the help of an example. Suppose, my dear children, if I say the girl who stole the mangoes was there. अगर मैं ये कहूँ वो लड़की जिसने मैंगोस आम चुराए थे वो वहां है, तो इसमें हम क्या बात कर रहे हैं? अभी हमने रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन में क्या कहा था कि वी ऑलरेडी नो अबाउट द नाउन. हम नाउन को पहले से जानते हैं. सो इन दिस सेंटेंस यू कैन सी दैट हम क्या बात कर रहे हैं? द गर्ल हु स्टोल द मैंगोस, वो लड़की जिसने आम चुराए थे. मतलब हम उस लड़की को, वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट गर्ल, हम उस लड़की को ऑलरेडी जानते हैं. सो यहाँ पे गर्ल को हम पहले जानते हैं. शी इज द सब्जेक्ट, जिसने मैंगोस चुराए थे. वॉज देयर, वो वहां पे है. सो हियर हु विल बी योर रिलेटिव pronoun. Okay, now see, let's see the another example. You can see the girl. The girl whom you saw was my sister. The girl whom you saw was my sister. वो लड़की मतलब उस लड़की को आपने पहले से देखा है. So that girl whom you saw, जिसको आपने देखा था, she is my sister. वो मेरी कौन है? वो मेरी बहन है. Okay, now let me give you here in this beta, you can see the girl whom. Here this whom will be your relative pronoun. ये relative pronoun है क्योंकि ये बाकी के सेंटेंस को इस गर्ल से क्या कर रही है? रिलेट कर रही है. नहीं कर रही है क्योंकि दिस गर्ल को वी ऑलरेडी नो अबाउट दिस गर्ल प्रीवियसली. हम इस लड़की को पहले से जानते हैं. सो वॉट एवर इफ द प्रोनाउन, दे आर जस्ट relating the थिंग्स को रिलेट कर रहते हैं, सो दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स आर नोन एज योर रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन. लेट मी गिव यू वन मोर एग्जांपल डियर किड्स. इफ आई से द बैट which was used to beat us, I saw it today. इसका मतलब the bat which is used to beat to us, which is used to beat us, वो बल्ला, वो बैट जिससे हम मार खाते थे, I saw it today, मैंने आज देखा. So यहाँ पे we are talking, we are relating the things to the noun. हम बैट, क्योंकि हम उस बैट को पहले से जानते हैं. ओके, सो द बैट विच वॉज यूज टू बीट अस, जिससे हम मार खाते थे, उसको आज हमने देखा. तो हियर विच विल बी योर रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन, क्योंकि ये रिलेट कर रहा है बैट को और हमसे क्या कर रहा है, इट इज रिलेटिंग द थिंग्स विथ अस. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, यू नो total there are 5 relative pronouns. So what are these? Have a look over here. That, which, who, whom and whose. Okay. So these are the 5 relative pronouns. But the question arises that where to use that and which. That और which कहाँ use करना है. Then what is the difference between who and whom? Who और whom में क्या अंतर है? And where to use whose. So now we will learn where to use which relative pronouns. My dear students, now I will tell you where to use which relative pronoun. So first of all, we will talk about who and whom. So let me tell you dear kids, who and whom, they both are used when we are talking about the person. Okay, so let's understand this with the help of an example. See my dear kids, if I write the question that who opened the door, अगर मैं ये पूछती हूँ that who opened the door, किसने दरवाजा खोला, so what you will say? You will say he opened the door, she opened the door, या they opened the door, it opened the door. So what answers you will give? Like you will give the pronouns he, she, they, it. So these are the 4 answers which you can give. आप मुझे ये 4 क्वेश्चंस आप मुझे आंसर्स के तौर पे दे सकते हैं. That he opened the door, she opened the door, they opened the door, या it opened the door. These are the answers which you can give. Now see one more another question. Suppose my dear children, if I talk about whom, so whom were you talking to? तुम किससे बात कर रहे थे? Whom you were talking to, किससे बात कर रहे थे? So what you will say? आप क्या बताओगे आंसर में? I was talking to her, I was talking to him, या I was talking to them, या I was talking to it. So आप इसमें क्या आंसर दोगे? I was talking to her, or I was talking to him, or I am talking to them. मैं उनसे बात कर रहा था, and I was talking to it. These are the 4 pronouns which you can use for this question. So, can you tell me what is the difference between these 2 questions? आपको कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? इन दोनों questions में क्या difference क्या आ रहा है? Here it has been asked who opened the door. किसने door open किया? इसमें whom were you talking to? तुम किससे बात कर रहे थे? ठीक है, इसमें क्या है? In this you can see we in both the answers we have used the pronouns. दोनों ही answers में हमने pronouns use करे हैं. But can you see one difference? एक difference आप देख सकते हैं that he, she, they, it, they both, they all are the subject. हमने ये जो he, she, it, they ये यूज किया है, they all are the subject. ये सारे क्या हैं? सब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन में है. ठीक है, स्टार्टिंग में आता है. जैसे he opened the door, तो he किस में आया है? स्टार्टिंग में आया. that means he is the subject. okay, she opened the door, she भी क्या है? सब्जेक्ट है. so these all are subject pronoun. ये आपके सब्जेक्ट प्रोनाउन है. now let's see here, यहाँ पे देखो whom was he talking to? आप किससे बात कर रहे थे? so what answer you have given? that I was talking to her. मैं उससे बात कर रहा था. So her क्या है आपका, ये ऑब्जेक्ट की प्लेस में आया है, मतलब लास्ट में आया है. I was talking to him, ये भी सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट है. Then I was talking to them, मैं उनसे बात कर रहा था, या I was talking to it. So these all are the things which has been put in the object place. ये सारी object place में है, मतलब last की place में है. So this is the difference beta. See, if we talk about the subject, so whenever we are talking about the subject, so at that time we will use the relative pronoun who. Okay, here you can see he, she, they, these all are the subject in the subject position. So in this we will ask the question with who, relative pronoun who. Okay, and whenever we talk about the object, whenever we are talking about the object, जब हम object के बारे में बात करें, so at that time we will use the relative pronoun who. So these are the two difference between who and whom. So whenever we have to talk about the subject, so at that time we will use who, and whenever we are talking about the object, then at that time we will use the relative pronoun whom. My dear students, I hope you all must have understood where to use who and where to use whom. Okay, so one more important thing I want to tell you that about the animal. Suppose you are having any pet dog at your home. आपके घर में कोई pet है, ठीक है? And you love that pet very much, and it is like your family member. That pet is like your family member. वो बिल्कुल आपके family member जैसा है. So at that time, mostly beta, what we used to have that whenever we talk about the animals, at that time we use it. हम it use करते हैं, but as it is that pet is like your family member, so in that case you can use who and whom. क्योंकि मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि who और whom केवल person के लिए आता है. But if that pet animal is like your family member and you love it the most, then at that time, in that exceptional case, you can use, instead of taking the name, आप उसको it बोलने के बजाय you can use who and whom for it. And suppose if I'm talking about the lion, tiger or any other animal or any street dog, so in that case we will use it only, or we can say that we will use question which or that only. Okay, so this is the exception which you must always remember. Now let's see, let's come to the whose, where we use whose. So whenever beta, whenever if I ask you that, if I ask you the question that whose marker is this, yeah, whose pen is this, so what you will answer, what you will give me the answer, this is my marker, this cap is theirs, ये उनकी है, this book belongs to her. So in this case you are seeing that my, her, their. So in this case my dear children, if we are talking about the possessions, जब हम किसी चीज का अधिकार possessions की बात करते हैं, so at that time we use the pronoun whose. उस समय हम क्या यूज करते हैं, whose यूज करते हैं. Okay, now see, now let's see about the which, where we use which. So whenever we talk refers to the animal in general or things. So my dear students, whenever we are talking about the animals or the things, that which animal do you like the most, which is your favorite movie, or which is your favorite favorite tea. So whatever, if you ask about the animals or the things, so in this you give the answer that I love the lion the most, or like this. Whenever you talk about the animal or the thing, in that case my dear students, we always use which. हम which use करते हैं. Okay, my dear students, now let's see where we will use what. So what is used when it refers to the non-living thing. So whenever we are talking about the non-living things, suppose if I say what is lying there, a brush is lying there. What is not working? Fan is not working. So in this case, this brush, fan, these all are your non-living thing. Okay, so in that case we will use a relative pronoun what. Okay, now let's talk about that. So that, my dear children, that is used everywhere. Either we are talking about any person, place, animal or thing, that can be used everywhere. So I hope you all must have understood this relative pronouns well, so that you can understand it much more in a better way. We will do one exercise. Dear students, now let's do one exercise. Fill in the blanks with relative pronouns. So in this statement is given to you and you have to fill relative pronouns in this. So let's see the first one. I met an old lady. We are talking about the person. So I met an old lady. Dash has no one to look after. So what I have told you, whenever we are talking about the person and it is in the subject place. So subject के place में होता है. At that time we use who. So what it will become? I met an old lady who had no one to look after. So in this we will use who. Okay. Now see the second one. The Taj Mahal. Dash is in Agra is of the 7 wonders of the world. So my dear students, in this we can write which also and we can write that also. Okay, that is used everywhere. So the Taj Mahal that is in Agra is of the 7 wonders of the world, or which is in Agra भी हम लिख सकते हैं. So this is your choice. I am writing that. Okay, so the Taj Mahal that is in Agra is of the 7 wonders of the world. Now see the third example. The car dash hit me was yellow color Wagoner. So in this, my dear students, I have told you that which is used for the non-living things. So here we can write that also and which also. The car which hit me was yellow colored Wagoner, or we can also write that the car that hit me was yellow colored Wagoner. So the car, क्योंकि ये non-living thing है, so we can write which. So the car which hit me was yellow colored Wagoner. Okay, now see the last one. He talked to the girl. Dash name came in the merit list. He talked to the girl whose name came in the merit list. So here we will write whose. Whose, जिसका नाम आया था. So I hope, my dear students, you all have understood this relative pronoun well. So now let's go forward and learn about the reciprocal pronoun. My dear students, now let's talk about our last pronoun, that is your reciprocal pronoun. So what is reciprocal pronoun? A reciprocal pronoun is used to express a mutual action or relationship. It means, my dear students, whenever two or more than two subject or person, they are doing the same work, at that time we use this reciprocal pronoun. Okay, suppose if I tell you, beta, if suppose Ram and Shyam, they both are two person, and if Ram is talking to Shyam and Shyam is talking to Ram, they both are talking to each other and they both are doing the same work. So these type of pronouns each other this is your reciprocal pronoun. So let me tell you, my dear kids, there are total 2 reciprocal pronoun. First one is your each other and one is your one another. Now the question arises, where we use each other and where we use one another. दोनों हम कहाँ use करते हैं? So let me tell you, my dear students, each other is used for only 2 person. Okay, so whenever we are talking about 2 people only, जब कभी हम 2 peoples की बात कर रहे हैं, for example, if I say that Peter and Harry love each other. So in this, Peter loves Harry. Okay, Peter Harry से love करता है. So there you can see here we can see only 2 person. 2 person केवल Peter है और Harry है. So they both love each other. So in this case we have add each other. Okay, let me give you one more example. If I say that why don't you believe each other? It means I am talking about only 2 person की why don't you believe each other? आप एक दूसरे को believe क्यों नहीं करते? एक दूसरे पे विश्वास क्यों नहीं करते? Okay, here also 2 person are there, so we have used each other. If I say we gave each other gift, we gave each other, हमने एक दूसरे को क्या दिया, gift दिया. तो here also you can see only 2 person are there, so in this case also we will add each other. Okay, now the question arises where we use one another. So let me tell you, my dear students, whenever we are talking about more than 2 person and they all are doing the same work, अगर सारे के सारे लोग, जब दो या दो से ज्यादा लोग हैं एंड दे ऑल आर डूइंग द सेम वर्क, सारे सब सेम वर्क कर रहे हैं, एट दैट टाइम वी विल यूज वन अनदर. Let me give you one example, dear children. Suppose if I say the 10 prisoners were blaming one another. So in this case, you can see, my dear children, that I have used one another. Do you know why? Because, my dear children, here you can see that just now I said that the 10 prisoners, I'm talking about 10 prisoners, okay? So the 10 prisoners, they are 10, so I have used one another. So the 10 prisoners were blaming each other. सब एक दूसरे को क्या कर रहे थे, blame कर रहे थे. Okay, so because they are 10 in number, so we have used one another. We have not used each other. Each other हम सिर्फ 2 person के लिए use करते, जब सिर्फ 2 लोग हो. And when there are more than 2, जब 2 से ज्यादा लोग हो and they are doing the same work, at that time we use one another. And let me give you one more example. If I say the gangster were fighting one another, the gangster were fighting one another, it means gangsters are many. They are not only 2, they are more than 2. So in this case also we have used one another. So I hope you all must have understood what is reciprocal pronoun. So let me tell you once more that if the same work is done by 2 different people, at that time we will use each other. And if we are talking about more than 2, जब हम 2 से ज़्यादा लोगों की बात करें, more than 2, at that time, my dear children, we will use one another, and it shows the mutual action or relationship. So my dear students, I hope you have understood all the 8 pronouns very well. Go through all the video lectures of pronoun nicely, and if there will be any query in any of the pronouns, then you can call me anytime. Okay, thank you very much and wish you all a blessed day ahead. Thank you.